Happy Friday, Earlhamites. Let's start with the good news, although I don't think I have anything but good to share with you this week. So big good news, U.S. News and World Report. We are, as always, rated among the top of all national liberal arts colleges, and this year, including for value and for best undergraduate teaching. And of course, we show up in every ranking for best undergraduate teaching because we do it best. But the value one is because we offer such strong financial aid to all our students. I just want to note there that when we had to make some significant cuts in the last couple of years, we've always protected financial aid. That has always been a top priority. And that's why we earn a ranking in something like U.S. News and World Report for best value. So, you know, college presidents tend to feel quite ambivalent about these rankings because they're a little odd. I think they're a quarter dependent on peer rankings and things like that. So, but nonetheless, it's part of the game. We're winning the game. Hooray. Let me tell you a little bit, move on to something less controversial, how things are going with COVID-19. While we're certainly not immune to the coronavirus here at Earlham and in Richmond, Indiana, we are having success minimizing the impact that it's having on the campus community. In the past week, 2 students and 2 employees have tested positive, and our contact tracing team, doing such amazing work, quickly responded and identified 14 individuals who needed to be placed in quarantine due to ongoing close contact with our positives. Let's see, what else about COVID? Our RAVE symptom self-assessment completion rates that I've mentioned, the twice do things, asking you to try to remember to fill it out in the morning if you're on campus. Well, actually, if you are a current employee or student, period, just so we can have a good sense of how well we're doing. Faculty numbers stay steady at 73%. The student numbers actually dropped to 69%. So maybe I just shouldn't mention it, and then people would start doing it. Also, great news, I think, is that the students and employees who had previously contracted the virus have now tested negative and remained isolated for 2 weeks. They're now returning to class and work after that negative test. So that's great news. We just really want to get everybody back into the classroom where things are going really well. We will be doing another round of COVID-19 testing for all of our students during the week of October 5th, and employees will also be required to have a test that same week. Flu vaccine. Okay, I had to stop my video because that date, I thought, oh, I hadn't heard that date before. I better check with Benita and make sure it's true. Yes, it is true. The week of October 5th, I believe for students it'll be October 7th and 8th. And then employees will be tested that same week. Okay, next thing, flu vaccines. Reed Health has again been an amazing partner and is providing us with enough additional flu vaccines so that we can vaccinate all employees as well as students before. In the past, our employees have had to go to CVS or somewhere else to get their flu vaccines, but now it's going to be available on campus for everybody. So I'm very excited about that. And Ivy Tech is going to partner with us, as they always do, by running the flu vaccine clinic on campus. Everyone needs to have that flu vaccine by October 31st, whether they do it on campus or off campus. That's a requirement to be here. If you have a flu vaccine somewhere other than on campus, you can submit your vaccine verification online. Okay, let's see. Another great thing, very excited about this. I have to say kudos to Elsa Hoover, who's class of 22, and the Office of Events for their work with EC votes to get students to the polls this year. Very important for our students to do that. National Voter Registration Day is September 22nd, and we have more information about registering to vote, how we register to vote on the Earlham website. We actually have had a very low rate turnout from our students at the last presidential election, last national election. I would love to see us do much better this time. I want to close this video by sharing with you a little film I took while driving home yesterday after I was bringing dinner to our students in quarantine and in isolation. Some of you may have seen this little clip on social media, but I think it really embodies what makes Earlham so special, so I wanted to share it with all of you. So that'll play after I say goodbye. Have a great weekend and keep making the world a better place like Earlhamites do.